Hey, what up guys? Total Control 871. So after my encounter with the angry motorist at the McDonald's, it got me to thinking about things. It got me to thinking about this motorist's sentiments, where his enmity was coming from. I already know his argument. I know where he's coming from. Why are you even in the road? That's what it all boils down to. Because I truly believe that I have succeeded in getting my arguments across in my multiple videos, lane width, turning lanes, etc. To all of that, these motorists, police, etc., they would just simply default into saying, why are you even on the road? And it got me to thinking, well, why would they even question my validity to the road? I believe this has something to do with it. Let's take a look. Now, I tried to talk about in a prior video classes, classification, A class, cyclist, B class, etc. I don't think I did such a hot job of getting my point across. Wow, I mean, like, look at these bikes at Walmart. We're at Walmart, by the way, in case you can't tell. Walmart. It's bad enough that these bicycles are cheap junk, but they leave them out in the pouring rain to absolutely deteriorate. Let's take a look at these bikes. Let's take a look. Hey, let's take a look at this nifty little mongoose for $100 whole dollars. Excuse me, $99. $99 savings. Wow. That handle goes all the way down, all the way down to the handlebar. In case you didn't know, that's not good. Especially on a sopping wet day like today, this brake would have like practically no stopping power whatsoever. The other one, just as bad. Tires. Oh, look at that. It's absolute mush. The tires are flat. Tires are flat. So what's my point in pointing out all of this? What's my point? Does it mean that these bicycles and bicycles like it are complete garbage and that they should never be sold? Actually, no. I would not have to agree with that. Children who are growing, I obviously would not advocate that a parent sink, could be like $1,000 into a bicycle, you know, just to have them outgrow it in 6 months time. You know, just like in other words, it's about as absurd as buying baby booty Michael Jordans. I don't get it. You know, outrageously expensive, and they grow it out, you know, they outgrow it like that. So the point that I'm making here is that these bicycles are what I call, I'm calling on my Star Trek analogies here. These are neighborhood class. Okay, you know how I had Star Trek, Constitution class, Galaxy class, for all my sci-fi fans out there. These bicycles are neighborhood class. I wouldn't even sanction these bicycles as being city class. You know, I wouldn't take them out of your neighborhood. And that's exactly what drivers think of and expect from people on bicycles. You're not really going to take it out of your neighborhood, are you? No. Bicycles aren't meant for that. To go outside of your neighborhood or even outside of your city, you get inside of a car or climb into public transportation, a taxi cab, a bus, a train, things like that. That is the sentiment, that is the belief. So when I make my arguments to these drivers and police, you know, where would you have me ride? You know, if not taking the center of the lane to prevent collisions, where would you have me ride? Of course, my logic is sound, completely undeniable, and therefore they're only left to default to, well, what are you doing out there anyway? Meaning, what are you doing outside of your neighborhood on a bicycle? Okay. These don't belong outside of your neighborhood. These are neighborhood class bicycles. Now, the Black Rider is a completely different story. The Black Rider is not only able to negotiate a neighborhood, a city, even a county. You know, I use the Black Rider for a lot of county riding. I'm seen in multiple cities. The Black Rider, its type of bicycle. Okay, let me be a bit more accurate here. Okay, I want to give Surly its props. Surly. Okay, we won't say Black Rider today. Surly and bicycle companies akin to it. Okay, this bicycle, you guys already know. You know, I paid a few thousand for it. You know, complete. It's custom. You know, you bought the frame and then you build from there up. Frame, crankset, arms, bottom bracket, wheels, etc. Everything else. This entire bicycle was purchased piece by piece. Piece by piece. This is a continental class bicycle, meaning this bicycle is quite capable of traversing an entire continent. Not just a city, neighborhood, a county, or even a state. This bicycle is quite capable of traversing an entire continent multiple times. That's this bicycle's classification. Why in the world do you think they even make bicycles like this? If indeed taking a bicycle outside of your neighborhood is absurd or wrong. Okay? We live car free. It is our choice. It is our way of life. Our way of life. For you to deny us this is a violation of our civil rights. We should be able to travel the roads freely, openly, without harassment or molestation. It's not too much to ask. I don't think so. You're going to use them for your neighborhood. You'll chug around on them during the summer. The first bit of cold winter or drizzle and rain, you will chuck these bicycles into your basements, garages, where they will rust and deteriorate, never to be seen or thought of again until it comes time for a garage sale. This is what happens to these bicycles. This is their fate. But the fate of the Black Rider belongs to the open road. To travel open and freely. Total Control 871.